Hi, my name is Maxine Samone. I'm here to share a touch of Venus with you. And really, I'm here to say, get into the skin. Because you know what? The chlorophyll and the sea moss, I feel like is really doing wonders. Xavier, go blow your nose. I'm sorry. I hear the sneezing. This is where my Virgo peeks out. Where it's like, ew. Ew. Go handle that, please. Please. We're going to get into a collective message. These are timeless, so whenever you're seeing this is when it's meant for you. If it's not resonating, you are welcome to leave, babes. You know? But this will be reposted to YouTube if you are seeing this on YouTube in the future. I appreciate you for being here and sharing your time and energy with me. And if you could like, share, subscribe, all the good things to reciprocate the energy. This is a free way to support. I'd really love that and really appreciate that. And welcome to the collective. And also my new site is up. So if you'd like to book a personal, everything can be found in the link in my bio. So if you can just even go check out the new website and leave me your feedback, I would love that because I'm really excited about it. There's new cool things on there, like pay what you want workshops, and I don't have any new blog posts up, but I do plan to put some up there. And I do have you said I'm Raymond. How are you? Hi, Raymond. I'm doing amazing. Just got done with work. Well, I'm not done. I'm taking a break. Unfortunately. But I'm taking a little break and, you know, doing it like that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close this door. Hi. Okay. For walking in and out the house and doing the most, and I thought I was gonna have a moment alone. Anywho, let's get into what Spirit wants to share with the collective. Again, collective timeless message. Let's see. I feel like I've been tuning into the collective energy more, like the collective energy more, and someone described it as tectonic plates shifting, which is, I feel like, so accurate. It's like you feel this like something happening, you know? I can't say what I want to do or not with this reading, but we're going to see what comes out. Because I feel like there's a really deep reading kind of wanting to come out, but I don't know if I have the time for that right now. Word, of course, moon missing. Mercury retrograde. Are we in a retrograde right now? Air element communicating. Interesting. Cancer, I feel. Do it one more. Is upright or reverse? I feel. Do it one more. Is upright or reverse? Reverse. Jupiter return benefits. Something is coming to what feels like a head with someone else that you're picking up on. This collective maybe, I don't know. Kind of feels like, you've been picking up on somebody else's energy that wants to communicate, wants to say something. This message has come out a few times for the collective, but this conversation maybe hasn't been had, but you've been feeling it, picking up on it. I don't know if this person is not answering the call. Hi. I don't know if this person's not answering the call, because it kind of feels like they may be postponing this conversation longer than maybe you were expecting. There's a lot coming up. I want to really shuffle these good. I feel like this collective, part of the reason that you're getting like hits of this on their person wanting to say something, or even having like maybe music come through reminding you of a person or whatever, I feel like it's also for you to process something. There's been very clear. Who is it? Xavier. Xavier, go eat your food. Okay, well, I'll get it in a second. Thank you. Boundaries. Golly. If the door is closed, that means don't come in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's so like, are we all not operating with some common sense? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, common sense ain't common, you know? You said kids really don't have those. Yes, but it's not just the kid, you know? I feel like I keep losing my fucking train of thought. It's like annoying. But it's coming up for you to process something as well. I think that there's like something around surrendering, you know, and not trying to influence this person, even etherically, whatever, in the ethers, you know. I think there's also this thing of, it's like a real surrender and trusting the process and being okay with maybe you got a hit that this person will come in, and what if they decide not to because they do have free will? You know what I'm saying? What if? You know what I'm saying? What if? Would that bother you? You know? Not asking you specifically, but just like collective thought. You know, would that bother you? And why would that bother you? You know what I'm saying? What if it was just a sensation that needed to come through so that you could really release? Who knows? But I really feel like I have shuffled these pretty good now, so let's get some more clarity. What's been missing, or what does the collective, the commitment, that is the thing that I feel like either you're picking up on this person's thought process about this, or you feel this personally. And there's something about, again, it's like this cycle. The cycle, and it's like, when are we going to break this cycle? You know, I don't know if the sensation has been coming up so that you can break the cycle and to surrender fully, or if it's this person is choosing to communicate to break the cycle. I'm really not fully sure on this. I feel like the communication would break the cycle, but when I'm seeing this Jupiter benefits at the last card, it's really not giving me a lot of like hope. Let me see this Cancer, I feel. We have the Destroyer and Agape. So it could feel like, it's giving me two fucking things. You know what I'm saying? It's like being okay with divine will if this comes in, if it doesn't come in, you know what I'm saying? And I think that releasing the control or the mental gymnastics that you may do, even through these readings, to be very honest, even the ups and downs that the readings could give you, the different signals, the energetic, emotional blockages need to be released. And it's through your feeling, and I feel like even contemplating these things, it has put in this thought process, like it's kickstarted this thought process, which has possibly led you towards a solo forgiveness thing, you know? Maybe like imagining the conversations in the future, and it's really helped to move some of this. So that is what it's feeling like is the point, you know? Not the outcome. What's the Jupiter turn? Yeah, it's literally about releasing the emotional blockages. So whether this is, and this is also something that is kind of, it's a hard concept to put into words, but it feels like that doesn't mean that it's not real, or that it's not, that you're like in your imagination or anything. It's literally meaning that you guys are connected in this realm, and maybe you guys are, there is a commitment, there is a partnership, there is a soul contract, and you guys are helping each other to move through something in a different realm. And whether that comes to fruition in this particular timeline does not necessarily matter, because you guys are connected anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's about releasing that control and truly wanting the other person to, truly wanting yourself to be happy. But I think that also this comes with, this gives like really twin flame type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I always say, like, I don't really like using those words, but it's kind of giving that, you know? And it's like, if that is the dynamic of this thing, then that's the other part of you, technically. That's how they describe twin flames, you know? So it's like, why wouldn't you want that other part to do what they feel called to do, you know? That feels like I'm not explaining this right, but I feel like whoever's watching this may understand what I'm trying to say. Because when I say that, I would think that if I'm the other half, then why wouldn't you want to be with me? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know. It kind of gives the vibe of that movie with Will Smith and that one blonde lady, when he's a superhero, but when they come together, they get weaker. But when they're apart, they're actually really strong, but they really love each other. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Hancock. Yes, it kind of feels like that, but I think, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's just, I feel like almost you feel like your heart or your imagination, your gifts are like feeling like a betrayal almost. It's like, why would you give me hope? Almost questioning like the divine, like, why would you give me hope that this is going to come back in if it's not, you know? But it's like, you don't know if it is or if it isn't. And we talk about how the divine feminine specifically is the leader in the emotional space. And so it's like the flip-flopping thing, going back and forth. You're breaking your own heart, you know what I'm saying, by not allowing yourself to feel fully faithful in however it goes down, you know what I'm saying? And not leaning into one outcome that will make you feel good, you know? Yeah, Five of Pentacles, the Lovers. It's like, I feel like this collective is going back and forth, you know? Because it's like you feel left out. You're like, am I tripping? Maybe it's really done. Is it really over? I keep feeling that it's not, but then it is. But I haven't seen anything happen in the physical. Like, what's going on? We're starting to do that. And Spirit is saying, whatever hit that you are getting is to help you remove emotional blockages from the heart space. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it is. You know, the past is what makes you feel left out. The past, like the old stories, is what makes you question things, you know? It's like the nostalgia. And then kind of, I feel like there's this era of kind of wanting redemption for the past, you know, and like being able to make things better. But I think that there's more of an invitation to release the past fully, you know. So what's the advice here? What are we dealing with? What's upright or reverse? You have the King of Swords. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, everything can be found in the link in my bio. You got to kind of stand up to your mind in this moment. Because your mind will tell you that there isn't, I feel like I can see very clearly there is very much a commitment. You know what I'm saying? There is a commitment. But your mind is really starting to play tricks on you. The Ten of Swords. There is very much a commitment. It may be just a spiritual commitment. It could be a very deep soul contract. You know, it is giving like a kind of like a twin flame kind of vibe. But it's like if you get too much in your head, King of Swords, and try to logic your way through this and expect to see something in the 3D based off of your logic will have you fucked up in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because on the physical level, you're not seeing movement, but there's a lot of movement happening in the 3D. I mean, in the 5D. And then you saw how that card flipped out? The Emperor. Literally have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like nothing is happening, but then the Emperor flew out, and it's like, yes, there is something happening right now, you know. Reverse. It's kind of a challenge. You're actually the one in charge of breaking the cycle, because we have the Eight of Wands. It keeps coming out in like a challenge position. This is about forward movement, but this is clarifying the reinvention card, the Mercury retrograde card, and then this cycle card. And it's like you're actually in control of this a lot more than you think. But when you let your mind get in the way, it really stops the movement. Yeah. Literally, it comes out as a challenge again, the Sun. And it fell on the Commitment card. It's like bringing enlightenment to this situation, that there is movement. This is what I feel like this reading is offering you, is the fact that there is, in fact, movement, that there is, in fact, this coming to light. I like that the happiness, the Sun card, you see another sun right here, and it's like it's coming in, but only if we can kind of, this is also, I feel like, a double lesson of like, it's helping you to release emotional blockages in your heart space and to really like get into your forgiveness and all of that good stuff. But it's also helping you to conquer your mind and your mind's fears, and to use your mind as a manifestation tool. So if this is something that you would like, it's not about the outcome or focusing on that person. It's about feeding the correct energy out there, not emitting fear frequencies, you know? Yeah, because we have the Two of Wands. It's like literally you're putting yourself on this emotional roller coaster. It's sending out, again, it's sending out the mixed signals. I do feel like, though, you get one more. I don't know. I think that it's important for this collective to know that I don't know. It feels like it's important for you to know that there's power in your imagination, but I don't necessarily even feel like it's so much that. It's like this person is very connected to your heart space. And so if you're not in like full faith, this person will not feel fully confident coming forward either, you know? It's like they're following your intuitive hits. Like this is when they take action, when they get that boost of energy of like that love filled in the air. It's like boom, they take another step, or they do, and it's like they get a boost of energy, you know, and then they it's like they get these little signals to move forward towards something, towards you. But if you are kind of like in the dark and in this emotional roller coaster, this person is getting their signals are also getting mixed up. But that's not to put the pressure on you. It's more like to understand your power, I feel like, in the dynamic. Yeah, because the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this is a gift of potential, you know what I'm saying, from the divine. And we have clarifying, getting in alignment, or clearing that blockage in the heart space. We have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. And it's like the more that you remain stuck or feel like you're not in power, Spirit is really highlighting the power of the feminine in this dynamic. The more that you feel like you're not empowered in this situation, this potential won't be realized. It's very much like this is giving a lot of free will and choice. And this is helping you to align yourself with like a higher timeline of like creativity versus feeling like you're at the will of the world, you know. So this connection is helping you to actually step into your divinity as well, because once you realize that it's not about controlling your reality, it's aligning with like divine will, you know. Queen of Swords. And then the World, it's like you are using your mind, creating the appropriate boundaries around fear constructs and it's like realigning you on a like DNA level, because I always think of like an atom when I see this. It's the small micro moments where you catch fear coming in, and this person as a catalyst for you to clear certain blockages and keep up certain boundaries, or develop certain boundaries between certain energies that just don't need to be in your life anyway. This feels very cryptic, but I think that you know what I mean. So we have the Nine of Cups, so we have wish fulfillment. And then we have the Seven of Swords. It's so flip-floppy. It's like, and the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. But then Three of Cups. It's literally flip-flopping. It's literally like, and then we have the Ten of Swords. If you lean into the betrayal, if you lean into the past, if you lean into your fears, you will experience heartbreak. You'll experience the illusion of heartbreak, of separation. If you lean into the potential, if you lean into faith, if you lean into trust, then you will have your wishes fulfilled and you'll have reconciliation. It's literally like there are two paths being presented, and you are very much in this, you're the one in the driver's seat right now. But that's the crazy part. It's like you're in the driver's seat, but you're also so aligned with Spirit. It feels like you're only wanting to align with what is the divine will, but I feel like union is within divine will. And so I feel like that is something that you're reconciling with, that thought itself. Because while you may agree with it on the surface, and while that makes sense to you, and you might have studied it, and it, you know, but your personal experience has been that when you are around people, or that when you join forces with somebody, you have the Hancock experience where you feel less empowered. And so Spirit is trying to invite you to be a co-creator in their divine will, which does include union. But you have to believe that, because you are a co-creator, right? it's kind of like, I don't know if that makes sense, but this to me, it shows it so clearly. Because we have 7 of Swords and we have 3 of Swords. That's literally 10 swords on the bottom of the deck. If you believe the illusion of separation, you will experience separation. If you have, so we have the 9 of Cups plus the 3 of Cups. What is that? 12 Cups. What does that go to the 3 of Cups again? It's reconciliation. It's literally celebration. And it's like, it's really interesting too, because we have, when I look at the cups, we have this heart, you know, and has one big cup, or it kind of looks like a sound bowl. Like these look like cups, but this does not have a, like a little, it doesn't have a handle like these. This kind of looks like a sound bowl, like a frequency. And there's 3 cups, right? And it's like, it's based off of the frequency that you're emitting, the words that you're using, the words that you're thinking, the thoughts that you're having. And this illusion is all swords, which is thoughts, words. You know what I'm saying? Your power lies in your thoughts and your words and your emotions. The masculine is very much operating the potential for the 3D to be manifested, and this commitment to be manifested is more in the, it's in your hands and the thoughts and the emotions aspect. But the masculine, when he shows up, is showing up as pentacles and wands, actions and resources. You are operating in the air and the water, meaning your thoughts and your emotions. So it's important to understand your role and like how you are helping this connection or hindering it, and not just about the connection, but yourself and you being able to step into your highest potential as a co-creator in the universe. Yeah. 7 of Cups. It's like you have lots of options. Ultimately, it's up to you. Ultimately, it's up to you. And if you believe the illusion, the 10 of Swords keeps wanting to pop out, you are going to hurt yourself. You're going to stab yourself in your own self in the back. King of Cups in reverse. Emotional, you're gaslighting yourself because you're choosing to, it's like a willful ignorance to your emotions, you know? Or it's almost the opposite. It's like actually paying too much attention to the emotional manipulation. And that's not coming from anywhere else but yourself, you know? So it's like you are kind of gaslighting yourself out of the potential of receiving a beautiful future that includes this reconciliation. We have the Hanged Woman, a change of perspective, a sacred pause. Also, every time I see this card, I think of trauma release, because we have the hip opening, you know? Hip opening. So you might want to do some like hip opening, you know, stretches. But then we have here the Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You've got to imagine the life you want to live, the love you want, and it's not just, again, this connection is mirroring to you your highest potential in co-creating the life that you want to live. We have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. The life that you want to live. We have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. An offer wants to come in, but are you going to be open to receiving it? An offer wants to come in, but do you actually believe that it's in alignment for you? An offer wants to come in, but are you going to be open to receiving it? An offer wants to come in, but do you actually believe that it's in alignment for you? Commitment in that way, you know? Temperance. So it's like, I feel like Spirit, something that you deserve too is a love that is specifically curated for you. With Temperance, it's like Temperance typically shows like the angel mixing, you know, the red and the blue liquid or whatever. And it's creating a tincture. Through the fire, something perfect is created through patience, through experimentation, through a divine path of ups and downs. You know exactly what you want, but do you believe that you can receive it? The Ace of Cups, they're saying you can. If you believe it, you can receive it. You can. And this is you holding up that cup in the Nine of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Being like, yes, that's mine. So they're inviting you to push through this moment of, I see 111 too, through this moment of, I don't know, just kind of questioning things. Or even more so, I feel like it's not a pushing through. It's put your wands down. Again, the masculine in this connection, they're the one with the wands and the pentacles, okay? They help you to realize something in potential, or realize the potential in the physical is what I meant. You have been fighting, battling, going on, doing things on your own for a very long time. And so you have developed a warrior spirit. But there's a point where I feel like on your journey, you have to learn how and when to fight certain battles. And this isn't a battle. Spirit is asking you to relax and get ready to receive and to imagine a beautiful life for yourself that includes the partner that you want. And so they're asking you to allow your mind to take a break, to go to a more peaceful place where you can rest. Because we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. These are both in reverse. What does that equal again? The Ten of Swords. Your mind is doing too fucking much, okay? Like, you're doing too much. They're saying that you need to put the damn wands down. Put your defenses down. Nothing bad is going to happen by you even. It's like your mind won't even allow you to really explore this. Like, because I think that even the thought of it not actually realizing brings you pain. You know what I'm saying? And so Spirit is saying that's not possible. You are a co-creator. Like, and I think that there's just like revisiting the past. It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is in the Lovers in reverse. Oh, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is in the Lovers in reverse. So we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Lovers in reverse. This is literally what the past is telling you, that this will not work out. This is not my person. This is like, we're not ever going to be committed. The Hierophant. It's like your mind is doing the fucking most right now. It's doing the most. And Spirit is asking you to really just sit back and watch this masculine rise into their divinity as you focus on your divinity and your femininity. Okay? Your mind is just doing too motherfucking much. That's what the message of the reading is. If you believe that you can have union, you will have union. If you keep saying all these things, if you keep having these conversations that, are centered around negativity and all men ain't shit and and all those things, like, no, you aren't going to experience union in the way that you always imagined. And I feel like because you've gone through so many trials and tribulations, we kept seeing the Ten of Swords. You've probably experienced so many. That is a card of betrayal, like being stabbed in the back by people that are close to you. Spirit knows that you deserve a divine love. So you're being put to this test to see if your commitment to yourself and to your divine partner can even exist. Because you know what happens when when people get hurt is that they end up hurting other people. You know what I'm saying? So there is this like purification process happening so that you do not become one of those people that hurts a person that comes into your life that wants to love you. Okay? That's the real message. Okay. Let's get an affirmation. Let's end it on a lighter note. Let's end it on a lighter note. Let's end it on a lighter note. This collective needs to hear right now. Move your damn body. Okay. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. So that's going to help you with releasing some of these stagnant emotions. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Again, you are in your mind and in your heart space. This is where your power lies if you're in this, if you're trying to balance right now, okay? And then it says, my happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. All you need to focus on is yourself, being happy, being open, not just receiving this divine love, but receiving love in your life in general, okay? In general. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love, okay? Ooh, with that too, something just came in about this person may also be kind of, again, they're picking up on your signals, but they could also be working through a lot. And you could be helping them with transmuting that energy. So if they are feeling a lot of anxiety about coming forward, if they're working through their own fears, if they've been avoidant, and all of these, you know, we've been having this conversation about this collective for a minute. If they are feeling those things, you may be picking up on it as well. And it's your job to transmute that energy because, again, you guys are one, right? There is no separation. That is an illusion. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. Beautiful. Let's get one more and we'll wrap it up. Uno más. Uno más. I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. Taking care of myself is a radical act of self-love. Okay. That is it. If you'd like a personal reading, everything can be found in the link in my bio. I do have a new website up. I do have a free workshop. Well, it's like pay what you want, pay what you can kind of vibe on my website that is called the Venus Codes, and it helps you to align with the frequency of love and abundance. So that definitely could be a vibe for this collective. I would go check that out if I were you, okay? And like I said, my personal readings are open. I would love to connect with you. And if you can like, share, subscribe to the channel, to the video, all the things, it would be so appreciated. And that's a free way to support all the good that's going on over here. Okay. Love you. Have a good day or night or whatever.